Now this one hits very, very close to home because he went to high school in Potomac, which is literally 20 minutes away from my house. But Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins died Saturday morning after being hit by a car in South Florida. The fact that he's just so young and he lost his life. He's only 24. He'll be 25 in May, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, he went to high school in Potomac, Maryland. He's originally from New Jersey, but went to high school in Potomac, Maryland. And during the 2019 draft, he literally went to the bowling alley, literally right down the street from my house. Had the VIP room right there, right down the street from my house. So like I wanted the Dolphins to draft him in 2019. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would have literally just walked right down the street from my house, down to the bowling alley. I was like, yo, welcome to Miami, bruh. Welcome to Miami. But Dwayne Haskins, for his career, 12 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, threw for 2,804 yards and had a passer rating of 74.4. Um, Ended up getting drafted by the Washington football team at the time in the first round in the 2019 draft. Um, was benched week 5 in 2020 due to the coaches being unimpressed with his performance. And just after that, I started thinking like the ball started to roll as far as his demise in Washington, where he was fined for breaking league COVID-19 protocol back in 2020 when we like it was a strict protocol. He was at a function where ended up being at the team hotel prior to the game then the very next day. Um Also end up attending another function and violating the COVID-19 protocol the exact same year. Um where he was seen taking a picture where he wasn't wearing his mask. And after that, he got one last start with the Washington football team at the time. That was probably week 15, 2020, and had a poor performance and ended up getting benched, and that's what entered Taylor Heineke in for the remainder of the season. And the next day, the Washington football team released him. Now, you can say what you want. I like the very next offseason, the Pittsburgh Steelers added him onto the roster as a third string quarterback, and that would be behind Ben Roethlisberger and Mason Rudolph. I strongly believed if things would have worked out, I believe this is prior to the Mitchell Trubisky signing. I think Dwayne Haskins could have beaten out Mason Rudolph for that starting job for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I strongly believe that. But there were also reports out in Pittsburgh where they weren't exactly happy with Dwayne Haskins' work ethic for Pittsburgh. But again, like this one hit so close to home considering the fact like he's like right down the street from where I was at. And the fact that he was just so young, man, and was talented too, had a big arm too, had a very big arm. And if he just focused into his craft as a quarterback, he could have been great. I remember it was a preseason game, 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Preseason game. It was against the Cincinnati Bengals, if I'm not mistaken. Um, just him able the line checks that he was doing, he threw a bomb to a Washington football team receiver, uh, after identifying the blitz, and I think it was a 70-yard bomb. And I was like, "Man, this dude, if he could put it together, like, he could be something serious." But again, man, it's unfortunate. You lose Dwayne Haskins at so young.
Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. We don't care what you say. Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. We ain't hearing what you say. Is not for the bay. Fire!